Hi, I'm Dr. Parks, and today I'm answering a question from Beverly. Beverly writes that her blood sugars are high despite her being on medication and watching what she eats. She wants to know if there's something else that she can do to help with her blood sugars. Well, Beverly, I am glad you asked, and I'll be right back with an answer for you. Now, blood sugars are one of those things that brings joy to me because I love working on blood sugars because you can get results almost instantly. It's quick, it's easy, and sugars are really controlled by the hormone insulin and what you eat. And we can actually control those things. So that's why I love blood sugars. Now, Beverly, you're on medication and you are watching what you're eating, and you're still not seeing the results that you want. Now, there is a lot of different factors that could go into why your blood sugars are still high. And without knowing your whole history, there's no way for me to figure that out. But I have some general things that I can give you to help you figure out, okay, what's going on and what else do I need to do. Now, you need to watch the types of foods that you eat because a lot of things turn into sugar. I always tell my patients the only thing that doesn't turn into sugar, honestly, is meat. you know, everything else, including vegetables. So you want to make sure you're watching the starchy vegetables that you eat because that can definitely be a huge problem. If you're, obviously, if you're diabetic, you're not eating things like bread or corn or flour or desserts, all the things that you know are sugary or contain sugar or can turn into sugar. You should really be eating more vegetables and animal protein than anything else because those things will keep your blood sugars relatively stable. So if you are doing all of this and you're still not getting the results that you need, one of the things I will generally recommend is doing some sort of intermittent fasting. This can work wonders on your blood sugars. And intermittent fasting just means that you'll eat for a certain period of time and then you'll not eat for a certain period of time in a 24-hour cycle. So in a 24-hour day, honestly, you're sleeping about a quarter of that time, so you can use that time. That's your natural fasting time. So we all fast because we're not eating while we're sleeping, and so we're just extending that fasting time. So when you get up, I always recommend doing your fasting in the morning because you already were fasting all night, so you already have a head start, and you can just delay when you have your first meal. So I have made a quick start guide for intermittent fasting, and this is my number one secret for dropping blood sugars. It's just having a shorter time during the day that you eat. You can eat, the most liberal window is about an 8-hour window where you start eating and then you stop eating 8 hours later, which is pretty standard. And you can shrink that window down to 7, 6, or even 4 hours to get the results that you're looking for. So as long as you're eating the right things, the vegetables and protein, and you're eating it in a window, you should be able to get pretty good results. So there's a quick start guide, a really beginner's guide to intermittent fasting. And you can get that on my website if you go to drparks.com/fasting. You can download it for free. Remember, until next time, when you have health questions, ask Dr. Parks.